My dad was so proud behind the camera guy. He became like a dadager and he was taking all these photos and videos. Some of our outfits were like transparent and shit. And I'm like, Dad, go away.
Hey, it's your girl, Emily Curl with iHeartRadio, and today we're gonna go behind the gram with artist Niki Demar. Niki, how are you? Thank you so much for being here.
I'm good. Honestly, thanks for having me. I love this type of video we're about to do. I think it's so healthy and amazing for people to see what really goes on behind the gram.
Okay, well, Niki, we're actually gonna dive in. We're gonna go behind a few of your grams, and we're gonna kick it off with something very exciting and very fun. So we have to start with your new single, 25. First off, congratulations. So excited for you. And now 25 is such a personal song for you. Tell us a little bit about what went into this one.
As well as the pandemic has led me to embrace being still, I feel like there's a lot of pressure with a pandemic taking up a year of your life that you can't get back, especially in your 20s. Yeah. I feel like, I was ready to fly my wings, and then the pandemic happened at my quarter life crisis age. I went from my early 20s to my late 20s through a pandemic. And I think it took a little bit of a toll on me. I'm not gonna lie. I just really feel like I have become a little hard on myself in terms of where I am at in life. And I never used to be like that. It's definitely something new, which I guess is why they call it the quarter life crisis. And I've honestly never heard a song singing about this. So I wanted to put out a track about this because, there's so many 25-year-olds in the world. And even if you're not 25, you're gonna become 25 one day. And even if you're not 25 at the time this comes out, I still felt this way at 18. I just feel like there's a common theme of comparing your timelines to other people. And I just wanted to put out a song about this. But with the photo, the cover art that I posted on my Instagram, I went to New York City and I have a friend named Savannah who does really talented, she's so talented. She does amazing photos. I've worked with her before. And we just had a fun photo shoot. We literally were like, let's create something. I didn't know at the time that I was gonna put out 25 next. And I didn't know that this was gonna be the cover art. We literally were having a fun 70s
Wait, so
photo
this
shoot.
was, oh my God, this was just a fun shoot you did and then it just happened to be correspond at the same time?
Yeah.
Oh my God, I love that. I love that.
I just think I always have a thing for the 70s. I don't know why. Y2K is a trend right now and it's fun to play with, but I love the color palette and the sounds and the aesthetics of the 70s. And my apartment has a little bit of that going on. And I just feel like the reason why this was so cohesive with the video is because I was wearing a 70s looking suit. Everything I just feel like my love for the 70s weirdly connected the cover art and the music video, and I didn't even plan for that.
I love that. Now we have a few more for you, Niki. So let's jump on to our second one. And I pulled this one. We've kind of already been talking about it because here you're sort of reflecting on the year you've had in 2020. Tell me a little bit, what is the most surprising thing you think you've learned about yourself this past year during the pandemic? And I know we've kind of talked about this, but if you could choose one thing, what would it be?
That I lived in fear. That was the one emotion that led my life. I never led from the heart. I just did things because I was scared of worst case scenario and I wanted to avoid worst case scenario. So everything I was doing was not intentional. And I feel like after the pandemic, I realized I need to set intentions and I need to, I just felt empty. I had followers, you can say it, money. I had all these things. And a lot of people from the outside looking in would be like, well, why aren't you happy? And it's because if you're only doing things for the ego and listening to fear, you're gonna be empty. And I feel like I got more intentional and I literally had conversations with myself and I was like, what is gonna make me feel free, unconditionally loved, stimulated, and passionate for the rest of my life? And part of that was coming out of the closet while I have a boyfriend. I know a lot of people are like, why did you do that if you have a boyfriend? And that's because I'm an artist and I wanna be able to relate. I wanna put my life into everything. And there's no way I could have hid that part about me in my music, in my content. I need to I'm a part of this weird community where I'm in a heterosexual relationship and didn't come out until I was in the relationship. But just because I didn't come out till now doesn't mean I haven't always been this way and that I didn't get with girls. So it's I want to also come out to show people that are in the same situation as me, you're still valid, even if you feel like you're not, because you have a boyfriend, but you're bi. Like you're not any less bi just because you're with a guy. And I just feel like I have this platform and I like to use it. And me just hiding myself was doing a disservice to my happiness and to my audience. So that's another thing that came out of the pandemic too.
I love that. And honestly, that's so courageous and so awesome again, because you're like, so many people are going to see your story and they're going to relate to that, which I think is absolutely incredible.
Dude, okay. I swear I was going to take that secret to my grave, especially once I found Nate. I was like, okay, I have a reason not to come out anymore. I found my person. Like, I literally thought it was that easy. And then I realized I didn't feel fully loved for some reason. I didn't feel fully loved by anyone in my life, and I didn't know why. And then I really dug deep during the pandemic and I realized, oh my God, it's because I know that my boyfriend, his family, my friends, my fans, they all love me for what I put out there. They don't know the whole me. So even though they loved me, I didn't feel fully loved because I was hiding a huge part of myself that I thought they weren't going to love me if I came out. Like a lot of people say, like, I seem like I got happier, and I'm not going to put the total blame on coming out because obviously there was so many other factors and self-reflecting that I had to do. But I think, you're your own soldier. Like if you're not fighting for you, I hate to say it, but no one's going to fight for you.
1000%. At this point in your life, do you feel like one of the most whole you've ever felt?
Yes.
Oh, love that, Niki. We have a few more Instagrams to go through too. Let's pull up the next one. This one, I personally picked this one because I love this look. So tell me a little bit about this cool grunge aesthetic and a little behind this gram.
All right. So I have a talented hairstylist named Val.
Shout out to Val. Amazing.
She's the best. This was my first live stream performance because at the time, vaccine wasn't out, pandemic still in action. I wanted to do a show, a live show, and I did one. I live streamed it, and we really wanted to play into Gwen Stefani, Avril Lavigne vibes. And it was right before Halloween, so I was extra so about this. I love this hairstyle. I agree with you. I think this is one of my favorite looks I've done.
I love. How would you describe your style aesthetic right now?
I honestly, my aesthetic right now, I would say is just, I'm trying not to put myself in a box because I feel like for the longest time on YouTube, I felt obligated to be opposite of my sister. I just felt like I had to play into that because that's what everybody seemed to resonate with and that we were so different. And a part of me was like, am I doing this because that's me, or am I doing it because it's extreme opposite of Gabi? So.
Well, speaking of Gabi, let's talk about our next gram. You have your new Snapchat show with Gabi, twinning out. Tell us a little bit about the concept behind this one and what we can expect from it.
So this was a really interesting time period documented. At the time, we didn't know what was going to come after filming the show, but basically, we thought we were just doing a really real and raw docu-follow showing the stuff we never aired on our channel, which was sharing a business together, being financially dependent on each other while trying to become adults, find our own way, and somehow keep this channel above water. And I think that's something we've never showed online because, they tell you don't talk finances. But when we film the show, we're like, listen, that's a big reason we have a lot of resentment towards each other. Like, if you feel like you can't live your best life because you can't, because you're financially tied to this person who doesn't have the same goals as you, how are you supposed to get along? So we really wanted to show that, we're married by the channel. It's like the way a married couple is, but to my twin sister. So that was the whole purpose of filming it. But ironically, 2 weeks after filming, we took the longest break we ever had, which was a 5-month break on YouTube.
Really? Wow.
Yeah. And it's interesting looking back now that we've come back, all of our fans can see, oh, wow, that really was why they took a break. Because I know there's a lot of rumors going around on why we took a break, but it's so interesting how there's timing is on your side. I wouldn't have chosen another time period. I think that gave a lot of answers to our followers. There was just so much going wrong and we were only business partners and not sisters. And what's crazy is once we took a break from the channel, me and Gabi hang out again for fun. I literally sleep over her house. That was not a thing for 4 years.
That's what I was going to ask. How are you and Gabi now?
I feel like I have a sister again. And we still fight. I'm going to be honest. I'm not going to sugarcoat anything. But we actually get our asses on the phone and talk to each other. We actually we don't blow each other off and get petty anymore. We talk through it.
Now, speaking of sisters, we also have to talk about this amazing cover shoot, which was gorgeous, by the way. Tell me a bit about this experience and tell me honestly the behind the scenes. What happened back here of this photo shoot?
Oh God. Yeah, so we got this really cool opportunity to be on the cover, and it was during the pandemic. So like things were really weird. Like we were able to do this in our hometown and do it virtually because, you know, shoots weren't happening, and we were able to supply the photographer and everything. And because we were able to meet up our part, it was just a go. And instead of doing it me and Gabi like we usually do, my sister was home from LA due to the pandemic. She's also an actress too, and she has things to promote too. So we're like, why don't all of us just like do a sister thing? Because we've never done this ever.
Really?
And she, you know, a lot of our fans know Alex from our channel. Like she's in some of our most popular videos. She's hilarious. So, so we put her in, and honestly, this is definitely like, this shoot was so fun. I've never done a shoot with both sisters.
And was it so fun? What's the most memorable moment from being with your sister on the shoot?
Okay, we shot it at my parents' house in their backyard, and my dad was so proud behind the camera guy. He became like a dadager, and he was taking all these photos and videos. Meanwhile, some of our outfits were like transparent and shit, and I'm like, Dad, go away! Like, he was just so proud. He didn't care. And then we took some pictures with his convertible that we didn't end up using, but he was so proud.
Oh my God, that's framed in the family hallway. I love it.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna give that to him for Father's Day, I think. Like this made his life, this shoot made my dad's life.
Oh, that's amazing. Okay, so Niki, we have a couple more for you. The next one we pull up, you know, I had to pull your photos of you in love. First off, you're so in love. I'm so happy for you. Tell me a little bit about this. Actually, tell me about your favorite part about your relationship right now.
I just love how real it is. Like, there's no bullshit. You know, Nate does get camera shy and he doesn't fully act himself on camera, which is fine. I get it. But like, people will never see, unless you know us in real life, you will never see what our relationship is like. And that's kind of cool. It's just like, I trust him, he trusts me, we talk about everything. And he helps me a lot with everything from music to YouTube. But I also hate painting a perfect picture, which is why I don't also like to post him a lot, because I think for the longest time, I felt like, you know, posts with Nate actually do really well. Engagement goes up when you involve boyfriends. People love couples. And I felt like for the longest time, I needed him the way I needed Gabi. And I don't like to put that out there. Like even though I'm in a relationship, I don't know if this sounds weird, but I still feel single. Like he never took me away from myself like my last relationship did.
Do you struggle with what you choose to share versus what you keep private, especially when it comes to a relationship? Is there ever any back and forth of that?
I think it makes it easy that he doesn't like being on camera. It makes it like an easier decision. I hate the forced couple photos where you literally see the guy like this, like, and you can just see the thoughts behind his eyes, and then the girl's like,
You're so right.
Just don't like that, but to each their own.
For sure. Okay, so last one for you. We have to talk about 25, the music video. I think this is your favorite video, right? You said you've made?
It is, yeah.
Tell me about it. I mean, it's so good.
I feel like I'm an aesthetics girl. I love creating a world with each song. I think like Bite of Me has its own world, A Load in My Car is its own thing, Messy Room. And for this one, I actually tried taking a step back, and I didn't want to try that hard. I was like, I just want this to be 100% my life because this song is my life. I didn't want to create a world because I'm living the world that the song is singing about. So I was like, we need the crew here in PA. I took a step back. I even got rid of the colored hair for this. Like, I literally dyed my hair brown for this song.
Oh my God, I love it. Yeah. The dedication.
Yeah, because I was like, I need to like go back to my roots a little bit for this song. Take away like all the LA glitz glam, superstar and influencer. Like, no, I'm Niki. Like I live in Pennsylvania in the suburbs. So I just love this video because, you know, a lot of people shit on PA and like, I get it. It's definitely not exciting here, but there's something, and I can't help it. There's something that captivates me here that makes me really inspired. I don't know what it is. Maybe I do like my comfort zone. I don't know. But especially in the summertime, I do love it. I have a lot of serotonin in the summer in Pennsylvania. And I just felt like for this video, I wanted to just do Pennsylvania vibes. Like, let's go all the way. So that's why I love it.
Niki, thank you so much for being here, for going behind the gram. Before we let you go, what else can we look forward to from you in 2021?
There's an EP coming in the summer.
So it's the summer. It's soon then, right?
Yes. Hint, hint.
Love it. Love it.
Yeah, so basically 4 of the 6 songs have been released, but the other 2 we're waiting for the EP to come out. We're gonna wrap up this era, and this era has to do with the world being paused, and no one knows what's next in life, where do we go from here? That's like the whole theme of this is kind of like, I can't say the name yet because we're not gonna say anything, but
fair.
It's basically this awkward time period, this transition.
We are ready for that because I still feel like I'm in the transition period anyways, before the world opens up. So I feel like it's perfect timing still.
Yeah.
I love it. Niki, thank you so much for being here. So great to see you again. It's been so many years.
I know, we like grew up.
Right? But congratulations on everything. And hopefully next time we see you, it's in real life at the iHeart offices for sure.
Dude, I can't wait. I'll have right there. They're so cute, the studio.
Yes, come back. Niki Demar, thank you so much for being here. Thank you all for watching. Make sure you stream all of Niki's music on iHeartRadio, including her new single, 25. And we will see you next time.
Hey guys, thanks so much for watching. Did you like that video? You can check out more over here. And don't forget to subscribe to iHeart right here. And if you're already a longtime fan, make sure you ring the bell down below so you don't miss a single video. Bye guys.